Hello everyone, welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. Today we're getting messages from your guides, what's most important for you to hear today. So we have a card and a crystal for each group to help you decide. This will be group number 1, and we have some labradorite. Group number 2, amethyst. And group number 3, and this is ruby fuchsite. So use your intuition, see which card, which crystal is calling to you most. You can pause the video if you need more time, and also if you would like to see the card selection to help you decide which reading is for you, you can continue on and watch that right now, or you can just skip ahead using the timestamps and chapters below to go straight to your reading, and I will see you there. All right, when I pressed record, Emmy came out of hiding. Were you scared? I just had my AC fixed. So yeah, it was a little bit loud. That's all good, Emmy. So brave. All right, what is important for the collective to hear right now? What messages do you have? What is important for collective to hear? What messages do you have? Oh, I almost knocked over the light. What messages do you have? What is important for the viewer to hear right now? I feel like all the colors look so pretty together today. What messages do you have? Should we use tea leaves as well? Why not? Months for some of these groups. All right, I'm just gonna hi, Emmy. All right, so here are our 3 groups. Group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Welcome, group number 1, to your readings. We're getting messages from your spirit guides, whatever they think is most important for you to hear today. Chose this beautiful labradorite. I love doing that, looking at that green flash. Oh yeah. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you to your guides for assisting with the reading today, mine as well. Spirit, what messages do you have for group number 1 today? Let's start from the bottom. We have card number 12, Fluidity, Outer Core. Okay, we'll see how this all fits in. I don't know if I've ever pulled that card from that deck before. Fluidity. I feel like there's some message with Spirit calling you to go with the flow in a specific situation in your life. And then we have, card number 8, Babasana, trust. Yeah, trust. Go with the flow. We have the moon in Neptune. I feel like you're also being called to trust your intuition. We have like DNA strands right here. This could have to do with your family. A whale. Wow, there's so much cool imagery on this. Okay, but we'll pull the cards and we'll piece it all together. 777, good luck, contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. Wow, yeah, okay. There's something going on here yet where you're feeling uncertainty and you're being called to trust your intuition, to trust your inner guidance. And yeah, is this like a little compass there? Your inner compass, your intuition, and kind of just go with the flow. And you may question yourself a lot. Is this anxiety? Is this intuition? Am I doing the right thing? You are. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. Some of you have a lot of innate wisdom with this DNA here, and it also says you have so much life experience and wisdom to share. So maybe you're getting some intuition lately, some messages, or this feeling that you're meant to share something, to share a message. And what this is could be different for each of you, but it could be something spiritual. It could be sharing your life, your messages through social media, through teaching. Because when I think of like 7, it makes me think of life path 7, which could be considered like the teacher. Okay, let's see what else. I'll do the tea leaves last. Queen of Air, experienced, self-sufficient, brilliant, funny. This is the leopard. All your life experiences have prepared you for this moment of truth. It's time to declutter your home, clear away situations that aren't working for you anymore, and disengage from people who create more drama than happiness. Okay. Yeah, some of you guys really could be getting this intuitive hit to separate from some people, spend less time with certain people, to let go of certain situations, jobs, things in your home, like this says. But look, it's interesting that we have something here that you have so much life experience and wisdom, and over here it says all your life experiences have prepared you for this moment of truth. So trust that these ideas, these thoughts that you're having are truth, and flow with that. And I feel like there'll be a lot of amazing things coming your way. Let go of what doesn't bring you happiness. Let go of the drama. And I feel like once you let go of something here, there's a lot of good luck, a lot of prosperity and abundance coming your way. And you have the 4 of Cups here. Yeah, the 4 of Cups is not feeling very emotionally satisfied. It could be feelings of discontentment. And I feel like you could be hanging on to certain emotions, certain things in your life that are keeping you stuck, and you could be missing out on some new opportunity, some new happiness and joy. By the way, I'm sorry if my voice sounds like strained. I was just on vacation. I feel like I just am noticing it right now. I feel like it sounds deeper or something, but hopefully it's not annoying. Can you see these cards? The Lovers. Yeah, this really could have to do with a relationship or just making the choice to let things go, to follow your intuition. Some of you guys could be in certain situations, in certain relationships of any kind. It definitely could be love that just is no longer in alignment with you. And that could be family stuff too, that maybe you're being called to let go of or just spend less time of and follow your heart, follow that inner compass. Wow, hummingbird. There's a hummingbird right here. Look at those synchronicities. The hummingbird could be your spirit animal or really important to you at this time. So this is card number 19. The winds beneath your wings are shifting, and if you don't pay attention, you may lose flight. Interesting. I feel like since we saw the hummingbird show up twice, we might have to look in the guidebook to see what message is there, because I feel like there's something there for you. But yeah, I feel like there's this main message coming through that you may not be paying attention to your intuition or dismissing it. And you're being really called to trust that, to flow with that. You know, when you're uncertain, really go within. Maybe a lot of times you go to outside people, ask other people what you should do, but Spirit wants you to, really go within and follow what feels right to you. You have so much life experience and so much wisdom. You know what is right for you. You do. Now let's see what these cards you have here. We had one of each kinds of tea leaves come out for you. November. So something with November can be important here. Maybe this is a birth month of you or someone this is about, or something significant happened in November, or yeah. I was thinking, I'm like, I don't think there's any air sign, but we also have air energy. I didn't say this. We have Libra coming up twice. Well, is that? No, that's more like Gemini. But for some reason, Libra is coming up. I'm thinking relationships and love. So Libra is highlighted. We also have Cancer and Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio energy coming through. Chain of events that will affect your life. Yeah, I feel like something may be chaining you back lately, and when you let this go, like it'll be like a ripple effect. It'll feel like good luck, but all these things are going to start happening once you make a choice, once you trust your intuition, let go of certain things, situations, people in your life. Because things are shifting no matter what, life is always changing. That's the only constant. And there might be something here with like not realizing and maybe not being in total control of things, or overly controlling some things and missing out on blessings and abundance that Spirit is trying to gift you with. And this could have to do with your career. Some of you guys may really be called to shift your career, to try something different, to go after your side hustle you've been always wanting, to start that social media that could turn into a career. Something like that. Your career is definitely highlighted here. But let me grab the guidebook 1 second. And 19. The keywords are swiftness, adaptability, and pivoting. Hummingbirds are small but mighty, with wings that can beat almost 100 times per second. They can travel great distances and change direction in an instant with smoothness and grace. You too are being called to be more flexible when hummingbirds enter your reading. The current path you're on isn't suiting your needs, and it's time to consider some additional options, or at the very least, a new approach. Think about what is and what is not working for you, and how you can use this information to bring clarity to your question. Ooh, yeah, that's great. So if you're confused and not clear about what needs to go, where you might be stuck, this would be a great journal prompt. Think about what is and is not working for you, and how you can use this information to bring clarity to your question. This card can also mean your situation is evolving rapidly and you are not keeping up with these changes, which can cause you to feel overwhelmed. If you are unwilling to adapt, it may be time to consider whether or not this is the right path forward, because the world will pass you by if you hold on too tightly to outdated methods. If you are reading about another person, receiving this card is a sign to speak up against someone who is too rigid in their thinking. You will continue to see stagnation unless all involved are willing to become more flexible. Yes. More flexible, more fluid. So this really wraps up everything that we've been talking about: being adaptable, being, pivoting, letting go of what no longer serves you, making choices that are aligned with what you want, and not just doing what other people want, and also not overly controlling things and feeling chained to something because you're afraid to let it go. There's an area in your life, or maybe multiple, that you're feeling discontent, and Spirit's trying to have you go with the flow and go with changes and trust your intuition that something, needs to change here. So again, this could be relationships, career, it could be both, multiple things in your life. So Spirit really wants you to trust your intuition and make the changes, or you don't want to be chained down in a job or in a relationship and be discontent and unhappy. It's time to choose happiness. It's time to choose you. And I know change can be difficult for a lot of people, but I feel like once you do make changes and choices that are more aligned with what you truly desire, that is when it's going to seem like good luck and all these blessings and prosperity, love, all of whatever it is you're wanting are going to start rolling into your life. So I really do think the hummingbird is really special for you guys at this time. Maybe you guys have seen them, or maybe you're about to see them a lot, whether it's in images in real life. I feel like that's definitely your spirit guides encouraging you and letting you know that, think about the migration that hummingbirds go through. They're so tiny, yet they travel like hundreds of miles or something crazy. I don't know the exact distance, but it seems impossible for such a tiny creature, but they are able to do it. And your guides want you to know that you are able to do whatever seems impossible. You are so much stronger than you think. You are so wise, and you know what's truly best for you. And now it's time to trust that, make choices aligned with that, and let go of what no longer serves you, group number 1. But that concludes your reading. I hope you got the messages, the guidance that you needed most at this time. If you did get value from this reading, please subscribe if you haven't already, like this video, leave a comment if you wish. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. There is a code to save 11% on your first reading. It works for any of my offerings. I will leave all that information in the description in case you want to check it out or pass it along to someone you think would benefit from it. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, group number 1, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Welcome, group number 1, to your reading. So what messages your spirit guides think are most important for you to hear today? Got some beautiful amethyst here. Thank you so much for being here, group number 2. Thank you to your guides, to my guides, for assisting with the reading. Spirit, what messages do you have for group number 2 today? The first card we have is Garden Beds, card number 11. Sometimes it's difficult to see how hard you're working when you don't provide space for reflection. Ooh. Okay, yeah, Spirit's definitely has a message here that it's time to get that journal out, to reflect, to take some time to slow down and just think about your progress. Maybe you have certain goals and you haven't been tracking them or thinking about the progress you've made. And maybe, like for an example, maybe some of you guys have been working on weight loss or health or something like that, and when a lot of times that's something that takes time. You just lose a little bit at a time or get more toned over time. And when you see yourself every day, you might not really see in the reflection like how much progress you've made or how much healthier you're feeling, or like what your skin's looking like, how you're looking more vibrant. So maybe there's something here, just really looking back and seeing where you've been, and maybe track of what you're doing, like track of your workouts or your weight, or, you know, it could be about anything. It does not have to be about, you know, health. This could be about life in general, like how far you've come, like a year ago today. Maybe like, what was my life a year ago from today, or 6 months, 3 months, and what is better, what has gotten worse. So then you can really just keep track of your progress. I feel like keeping track of things, journaling, spending time in reflection is going to be really helpful for you, especially for those of you who've been like really feeling maybe discouraged, like feeling like you're not getting the results you want, the progress you want. I feel like tracking and reflecting and scheduling that in will really help you not only like see how far you've already come, but also help you make even further progress moving forward. Wow, transformation, pressure, card number 26. Yeah, you guys really have made a transformation here, and I feel like you don't realize how much progress you've made, and you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, and you're thinking you're not doing enough, you're not good enough, you're not looking good enough, whatever it is in your specific situation. And your spirit guides want you to know, like, you have made a transformation, you have made forward progress. So it's time to really sit down and think about that and appreciate that. Give thanks to yourself for the time you put into whatever this is, into yourself. And also, you know, start tracking and scheduling in this reflection so you can continue the transformation that you desire in your life. Well, card number 34, Mitragynia, shape-shifting. Is this... I feel like this is the active ingredient, or the scientific name for kratom, maybe not, but anyway, shape-shifting. You really are. You've transformed a lot, and we have the dragonfly here, which is all about metamorphosis, transformation, and we have Saturn highlighted here. It's a little bit bigger than Neptune, and these two together, like Saturn's all about delayed gratification. We're gonna just cover up this one right here, just in case. Saturn's all about delayed gratification, and Neptune can cause things to be hazy and not clear. So I feel like what this is saying is you've made a lot of positive transformation, a lot of growth has happened. You've really shifted and transformed your life in a positive way, but you're not seeing it clearly because it's been just a small amount at a time. But you've really transformed. You've really had a lot of growth here. And by doing this reflection, it will really help you realize that you're doing great. And maybe there's certain areas of your life you're putting too much emphasis on, too much time on. I feel like there's definitely this message coming through of tracking, like tracking your schedule, where you put your time into, like, and that could really help you transform even further. Like, maybe you don't realize how much time you're on your phone or something like that. I mean, we're all on our phones too, probably realistically too much, but you know, if you have these goals you're working on, your transformation you're working on, there's something about tracking and analyzing, journaling, reflecting that will help you get to that next level, and also make you realize and appreciate how far you've already come as well. Five, clarity. Great transformation. This is crazy. There's transformation all over this. Major changes, opportunity, fast-paced forward process. You aren't a victim of circumstance, rather you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing everything you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Yes, it will. Are we centered? I think we're good enough. And 5 is a number of transformation, of change. This is like you really great transformation, major changes. Yes. Okay. I think we're going to set the tea leaves to the side. Whoop. Queen of Earth. Thoughtful, caring, creative, ingenious. This is the Belgian hair. You will be given advice that's both practical and creative, and it should be followed precisely. Focus only upon the positive in every situation or person. This could be the advice, is tracking what you're doing and scheduling time in to reflect and to adjust things as necessary. And you will really reach your financial goals, your physical goals, your health goals, whatever it is. that is going to help you. I feel like a lot of you guys, you know, maybe you made some progress, but you're like wanting to get to the next step in some area, to have more of a fast pace forward. This is the way to do it. We do have Earth energy coming through. This making me think like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming through. We also have Saturn and Neptune energy, so Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, maybe some Scorpio energy. The Hanged Man. Talk about reflection, taking a time out, reflecting, looking at things from a different perspective. Spirit's being very straightforward with your reading today. Like, this is what you need to do to get to the next phase, next step. And then we have, oh my gosh. Oh, I thought this was the same card for a second because they have different names here. This is Hermit, which is also spending time in introspection. Introspection, reflection, taking a step back, seeing things from a different perspective. I am calm, I am at peace, I am free. There's some affirmations there that might be helpful for some of you. Oh, wow, yeah. So more Virgo energy coming through, more Pisces energy. But you are, this is so clear here. The Hermit and the Hanged Man, the reflection, the clarity, yes. Seeing things from a different perspective, shifting what needs to be shifted based on this reflection and tracking. And yes, you're really going to get to wherever it is you're trying to get through doing this, through this practical advice. And creative. I mean, you can make it more creative. You're like, oh, tracking sounds boring. Like, get a bullet journal, make it cute, do whatever it is that excites you to, you know, get a cute journal and cute pens if you want. But it is practical, and also it's creative in the sense that you can then, when you monitor things and see what's working, what's not, where you're putting too much time in, what you're not putting enough time in, then you can create changes and get this transformation that you're wanting. And also spending time with your journal in reflection and meditation will bring you more peace and calmness and ultimately more freedom. Okay, let's see what we have here. Pin, new job, career. So you guys, yeah, maybe you really are working on finances, careers, your business. That could be confirmation for some of you. Or something, maybe you're like working really hard in one job and it's just not, it's draining you and giving you burnout. And it's time to shift and transform into something new. You know, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, but that could definitely be a message here for some of you. Then we have February. So yeah, I think we had a month come out for each group, at least two of them. So the month of February could be important here. This can be when maybe you started certain goals or certain things happened. It could be a birth month of you or someone else here in your life. Or maybe this is when something, you'll see these great changes. Take this how it resonates for you. But I feel like this could be the start of when things started to shift for you. And then we have Peacock, beware of great pride. I feel like there could be something here with maybe being too prideful to make changes in your life that, you know, like you feel like changing and doing something like that is admitting failure, but it's not. It's actually really brilliant, and that's what people do. The most brilliant people in the world, they track things. You can't improve things you don't track. You can't manage things you don't analyze and track. You know, so it's okay to do that. And it's okay to make changes. You've been working so hard on something, and maybe you're not getting the results you want, and you want to just keep going, or you don't want to shift things because your pride's getting in the way, your ego's getting in the way. But when you make these shifts through this reflection, then you don't have to work as hard. You can work smarter. You can make the changes to get the transformation, to get the goals met, to get whatever it is you are desiring in life, the job, the money, the relationships, the health, the body, you know, whatever it is. You are so close to this. I feel like you've already come a long way, but there's some transformation, some shifts that need to happen. And I feel like the only way for you to clearly identify them and to shift things for your benefit will be to take some time out, to meditate, to reflect, to journal. provide space for reflection. And don't be like, oh, I'm too busy, you know. No, this will help you in the long run. It'll bring more peace and freedom for you, more abundance. Well, that concludes your reading, group number 2. I hope this resonated. I hope you got the messages, the guidance you needed most at this time. If you did get value from this reading, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. There is a code to save 11% on your first reading. It works for all of my offerings. I will leave that down below in case you want to check it out or pass it along to someone you think will benefit from it. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I hope you are doing well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. Welcome, group number 3, to your reading. You chose this beautiful ruby fuchsia. I'll just set it up there. So, what messages are most important for you to hear right now? What do your guides want to tell you most at this time? Thank you so much for being here, group number 3. Thank you to your guides. Thank you to my guides for assisting with the reading. Spirit, what messages do you have for group number 3 today? We have card number 25, Cat's Claw, Purification. Ooh, interesting. And then we have Mars and Pluto here, giving me major Scorpio energy. But we also have Aries energy. We'll see what else comes through here. Number 25 can be important for you. Panther here, Purification. Let's see what this is about. 0606, commitment, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, solution. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best is yet to come. Okay. Yeah, there could be something here with like purifying the energy around you, purging negative emotions that you maybe have been carrying here. And being honest with your emotions, honest with yourself. And I feel like this could really, purify. I feel like there's something here with letting go of negative emotions, traumas, whatever it is. Maybe you have a lot of worries within you. You're anxious about things, but you don't really express it to other people. And you've been holding on to a lot of emotions here, and you're being called by your spirit guides to let them out, to purge them. Maybe it could be through, communication with those you're committed to, your spouse or partner or friends, your family members. It could even be just getting out your emotions in a journal, letting it out, moving your body, like a salt bath. But maybe even like emotional release yoga, just letting go of things you could be holding on to. And I feel like this will really help you, purify the energy and just feel a lot better. And there's also this message here, your spirit guides want you to know the best is yet to come. If things have been difficult, they want you to know everything is going to be okay. This negative situation, negative emotions are going to be purified. Commit to being honest and like light and doing some sort of activity every day or whenever you can that helps you get, feel purified, cleansed. Maybe your space needs to be cleansed. There could be something here with getting, doing a declutter, smoke cleanse, getting rid of stagnant energy, like not only in your body, but in your space as well. Let's see. 4 of Earth, Squirrel. Be cautious about living a life of extremes or seeing things in black and white terms. Consider, for example, whether you are spending too much versus hoarding your wealth or giving too much emotionally versus building walls up that keep people out. Yeah, I feel like you're really harboring, like holding on to emotions here. See how he's holding this acorn? That's like, I feel like that's spirit showing us how you're holding on to some emotions, building up walls that keep people out. That definitely is highlighted here. Okay. The 7 of Cups. Yeah, some of you can also be keeping your dreams to yourself, not letting others in on what it is you truly desire and what it is you truly want. And that could be something you could, let other people know so you can achieve these dreams and have the life you desire because you deserve that. You don't need to keep all of your thoughts, all of your emotions to yourself, all of your dreams to yourself. Nine of Plants. So this is the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about freedom. I feel like you will feel so much more free by getting things off your chest, by getting things out of your system. Even doing like some breath work, spending time in nature, like screaming into a pillow or something. I just feel like there's a lot of release needed here. And when you do this release, you're going to feel so free. Maybe some of you guys are just even needing to ask someone just for some time off, time to yourself. Maybe you've been just doing so much for others and it's just starting to cause a little bit of a strain on you and you feel like you're not even living your own life or, let's see. Stargazing, number 33. It takes a lot of courage to reach for the stars, to expand the self, but it is possible. Yeah, I feel like you guys do have some dreams, some wish fulfillment, some desires that you haven't been sharing with others or even being honest with yourself about it. And some of you guys could be holding on to some resentment for not being able to live life the way you want to. And maybe you feel guilty about that, so that's why you're not expressing it. And it takes a lot of courage, to go after your dreams, to speak your truth. But I feel like once you do, it's going to feel so great and you're actually going to achieve your dreams here. The Nine of Pentacles, this is someone content, happy, able to do what they want. They have the time freedom, the financial freedom. And then we have card number 17, Protection, Cave. Yeah, you've been keeping something deep within you, this egg that wants to hatch, that wants to come out. This idea, this life, whatever it is you're wanting. I feel like you've been just keeping your true desires to yourself in a way to protect yourself. Because maybe you've been hurt in the past or people were mean to you for whatever reason or called you selfish, whatever it is. But there's something within you that you're dreaming of that you want to hatch, to bring into existence. And you're being called to, release, I feel like release the walls you have up. That could be, because you're protecting yourself from other people. Like, you're afraid of getting hurt. It's totally a normal mechanism that many of us, a lot of us we get when we're younger, when things happen to us, we get hurt. We build up these walls. And I feel like you're being called to break down these walls and let love in, and to let people in, and just to express even to yourself what it is you truly desire, and then take action on that. And realize that you're safe and you're protected. But maybe, you don't express emotions all the time because you're protecting yourself. And it's time to let go of those walls you built, So then you can live the life of your dreams. Disappointment in some affair. Yeah, scissors, I always think of cutting things out of your life. Yeah, maybe you are disappointed, It happens, like you're disappointed in people in your life, situations in your life, disappointed with life in general, yourself right now. And instead of just pushing that emotion away, what changes can we make? What can we cut out? Can we express that disappointment? Because maybe, you are feeling resentment or anger or frustration with people or anything. And it's time to express that and not hold it in. Because through that expression, you can make changes and cut things out, purify things that aren't working for you anymore, and start living the life of your dreams here. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Maybe there's some people around you that are really reactive, or you're afraid how they'll act, or maybe in the past people were really reactive to you expressing yourself. I feel like as long as you maybe there's been times you bottle things in and you're explosive. That happens a lot when you hold things in and build these walls up. And maybe that also is, could be why you keep things in too, so you don't want that to happen again. But there is a way you can express yourself and just handle it carefully, and also do it as it comes up and don't bottle it in, and it wouldn't be as reactive or explosive. Muddled, unclear thinking. Yeah, and holding things in can really just be tough on you, just not thinking clear because you're not maybe thinking or acting authentically because you're holding things in and not expressing yourself the way that you truly want to. Letting things off your chest, letting go of things that are disappointing to you or making changes and shifts here is going to clear your mind so much and make you feel so much lighter. Be honest with yourself, be honest with others. I know it's not easy to let your walls down, to let these, you've been protecting yourself for whatever reason. And does take a lot of courage to reach for the stars, to expand the self. But again, your spirit guides are saying it is possible. It is possible to live the life of your dreams. So I feel like, letting go of things that aren't serving you, things that disappoint you, purifying your space, letting go of things, people, ideas, beliefs that are limiting you, or at least making shifts so you can be more in alignment. And this will really, really change your life. Again, I feel like we should read this. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. Your spirit guides are really making it clear that letting out your emotions, being honest with your emotions regularly is how you're going to have the life of your dreams. Yes, you got this, group number 3. There's so much freedom coming here. Wish fulfillment coming. So that concludes your reading. I hope this resonated. I hope you got the messages, the guidance you needed most at this time. If you did get value from this reading, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment if you wish. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. There is a code to save 11%. I will leave all of that information in the description if you want to check it out, or pass it along to someone you think would benefit from it. Thank you so much for being here, group number 3. I'm truly so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.